nothing is special about me. So myself, Devlok Anand, so has been teaching in this school since 2013, April 2013. And before this school, I was teaching elsewhere. I taught there for 4.5 years after completing my graduation. So being a graduate English honors teacher, so I want to give my child the best that I know. I know the grammar is important. I know the use of making sentences is very important to each and every student. I know the speaking and the communication works a lot when it comes to learning of English. So I try to give my 100% always whenever I am in the class. Besides this, I am acquainted with all of you, not very much, but still as a teacher, I know each and all of you here present, and I have concluded that you are all good students of a very good section and of a very good class teacher as well.
I am not the class teacher. That is Ajay.
Okay. Ajay sir is still a very good teacher, and nothing is hidden from the students. Everyone is good as a teacher. We should regard each and every personality. Thank you.
Next question. Yeah. Yes, from this side.
Your place of
Stand up, then ask.
So, what is your place of origin?
So as far as my place of origin is concerned, I belong to the state of Bihar, Patna, the capital city, and my district is Jahanabad, 45 kilometers away from the capital city, and the village is called Daudpur, Daudpur.
Sir, I would like to ask a question. Recently, Rishi Sunak, he became the Prime Minister of a country which ruled over us for 200 years. So what is your opinion about this and how exactly you are feeling?
So that's a very good thing, Deepak bhai. And Rishi Sunak, that I have also come to know that he is from the Indian origin, and it is a matter of pride for all Indians. Being Indian, we should feel pride that he has the ownership of becoming the Prime Minister of that nation who has ruled our country for 300 years and even more. And not only ours, but the whole world, in fact. So it's a matter of great pride for all of us. Hopefully, the things will be fine, the relationship and the political relationship and other agendas related to our country will be sorted out in a right way. And the Prime Minister has talked to him and congratulated him for becoming the Prime Minister of the country who has ruled our country for more than 300 years. So it's obviously a matter of great pride for all of us.
Yeah.
Sir, I want to know about the memorable moment about your hostel life. Because your hostel life is very adventurous and...
Yeah, and very good, Nikita. Lakshmi. So at times I forgot the names. So sorry, Lakshmi. So Lakshmi, a very nice name. So no one can get separated from your name, Lakshmi. So Lakshmi needed to go on, right?
Everybody wants Lakshmi.
Oh yes, definitely. So Lakshmi is a very good student, and she has wanted more and more things to know about each and everyone. So my hostel life is, as far as my hostel life is concerned, so I was not a very good student as you are. So I was just a simple student that came from a very simple and small village. So in my family, no one knew English, how to speak and communicate it well. When my father was a government employee, but still was a clerk. He held the office as a clerk, and he got my name admission there in the hostel, and I was fortunate enough to study there. My school name was St. Joseph High School. Still it is there. It has many branches in Greater Noida also. It is a Christian school. So I got a very good involvement there of English. So no Hindi was allowed in my school, and my friends were not too good, neither too good nor too bad. So we fight each other at times. We played at wrong times also. When it was study time, we used to have a lot of rush and fun. So sometimes we did indisciplined things. So that leads to punishment, severe punishment. So at that time, nobody was there to just look after who is beating and why you are beaten. So everybody was pleased when students were beaten, especially my director sir and principal sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm Priyanka. So I want to ask you that if you wanted to become a cricketer, then what motivated you to become a teacher?
So nothing more, Priyanka. So it's an easy question to answer. So becoming cricketer or becoming something that you want is not easy. You have to chase your dreams. That is important. So who does not want to become the greatest one? Everyone wants that. So becoming and to think and become is two different things. I started playing cricket I started my name admitted in Cricket Academy of Bihar there in Patna, whose director was Sawa Karim and Virendra Sawag as a co-director. And I also attended 3 days camp. But I felt that I was not good at batting. Even at bowling, I felt a bit nervous to the good players. So it was Sawa Karim who asked me that being a science student, stream student, he was studying in 11th class and who have taken science, he asked me a few questions related to physics, the 3 laws of Newton and motions and all this, and I replied them well. So he said that he thumped me on my back and said that, beta, you should focus on your study since you are a good student and you can do much better. And for becoming teacher, I have never dreamed of. I hated school always. I did not want to go to school after 12. But it is the fortune that has made me a teacher, not by desire but by chance. You must have read that lesson in class 9th. So that is it.
Next question. Yeah.
Sir, I want to ask that what is the memories in your childhood that you never forget?
Yeah, the greatest memory is with my friends, whom I always quarrel, hitting and fighting. So boys normally do this. Sometimes swimming in the village pond and getting beaten by my family members and even village uncles. So this is the memory. And it was my grandmother who was very much worried and probably loved me very much, that nobody loved me so much. So she always had a hunt for me that where my son is, and wherever I will be, wherever I would be in the village, whether it is temple, school, or in the playground, she just came there and asked me to come in the home.
Boys are not asking question. You all the people need to ask. Yeah.
So what's your parents' reaction in your first income?
First,
Income.
so they were not pleased. So they wanted me to study more and more. And when I passed the 10th class, I realized, so there is a gap between the result and the passing time. So not as a school that is regularly all the time. So I was studying in a residential school, and when I got my results from there, so I was enrolled in different school. So in between that time, 3 months time, I started teaching. So they were very unhappy that what are you doing? This is your study time, and why you have started teaching to 2 or 3 students? So there is no dearth of money in the house, and this is not good at all. So they were not happy, I must say.
Next question. Yeah.
So what was your best friend name and what was the most memorable incident you spent with him?
Oh yeah, very difficult question to answer. So I have been associated with many good friends, and who are also the best one. So it is still Tarun Kumar, with whom I played a lot of cricket matches. So we played tournaments, Costco tournaments, not the leather balls tournament, Costco tournaments, and we won great many prizes. So I won many man of the match prizes, man of the series as well. And he's also, in fact, till now even, he is one of the greatest batsmen I have ever seen. So he can hit any ball outside the fence. So that is my best and memorable moment with him.
Stop.
Sir, as we all know that you've been teaching for many long years. So I want to, like, you have seen many kinds of students here and wherever you have teaching. So I want to ask you, like, what was the most different kind of approach you used to teach your students, and what was the most
Methodology. Teaching techniques.
That
Pedagogy.
and on the second question is that what is the name of that student that you like? Who was your favorite student, and what kind of things about him that you like the most?
Okay, both the questions are not really easy to answer. So a very nice question. And
They never ask easy question.
oh yeah. So of course, when it comes to teaching, I nothing do special and haven't tried anything special. So the traditional things I want to make them in use. So we have heard that old is gold. No matter new is diamond, I still realize, but old is gold. So I do try to use the traditional techniques. The techniques like whenever you visit the class, you should be cool enough to understand all the students. So no student should be in a pressure zone, as Deepak sir usually do and many teachers do. So everybody should be happy, And let's being English teacher, let's start from the words, difficult words. And as a dictation, it is one of my favorite thing that I always try to have dictations among the students as a common material used as necessary for teaching. And after the dictation is done, I ask a few students to come and tell sentences regarding it. So sentences are made, words are told, and then I start to teach some rules and regulations, where to use does, where to use do, where to use has and have, according to the class level. And as far as the supplementary readers books are concerned, so there goes stories, many kinds of interesting stories are there. Some kinds boring also. Some at places there we find boring stories also. So we try to face the most interesting facts about those things, and so that the students can take interest. If they are taking interest, only then you can teach them and make them learn well. And I have many favorite students. To the second question that you have asked, I have many second students, innumerable favorite students whom I cannot name and take a personal name. So all of you factor my favorite students, those who attends the class. Thank you so much.
Last five.
Sir, we know that Pathak sir is a very good friend of yours. So I want to know about the beginning of this friendship.
So today nothing is like that. You have got a real friend, so he is only your best friend. So these words, I don't think these are just imaginative, not the realistic things. So everyone is greedy in their life, or to be honest, to be very honest. So when you get yourself loved, and when you love somebody, when you feel interested with somebody, you try to spend most of the time with. And so it is with me, Deepak sir, Pathak sir, or any person would be it. And Pathak sir is a jolly sort of person. He has a lot of funny things to say. He has a lot of meticulous planning. Very good planner. So even after school time, we spend a lot. So many people have started saying these days also that we try to spend even time after school together. So what is the reason? Nothing reason. So the reason is happiness, to have happiness, to share the problem, to share the facts.
So I just want to ask that you travel many of the places from our school sites. So which of the most interesting traveling ride to you?
Yes, I have done many tours from my school also and this school also. And the most favorite tour that I have realized was the tour of Bodh Gaya, a kind of international city. So I always remember about that. So when I was in class second, I had a tour from my school to Bodh Gaya. So Gaya is a town and Bodh Gaya is also a town. So that is a city of temples, international, that has got international temples, almost from all parts of the world, and no temple is from India. So that is the special about it. When you visit Bodh Gaya, I found that I was in a you can say international city. So I got very much that was my memorable time. I had got to talk with one of the foreign members of that of some country also. I don't remember the name. So I was eating something, and he asked me that what are you eating? So from where have you come? So I was thankful enough to my English teacher who had taught me to talk in English. I replied, I am eating this, and I am eating snacks, and I am from this place. So I was very happy to find my quick answers. So I really remember about that place, both here.
That's your question.
So I want to ask a question with you. What was the reaction of your parents when you get the less number in your exam, and how can you?
Less marks in exam is very common thing, getting more or less. So as I said, I was an average student. Still, I find myself average, and I always got average marks. So, but it was my father who always reacted happily. He never told me that you have got less marks. He realized that I am getting better with time. So that thumped me well, and that provoked me to do the best.
She wants to ask. Yes.
You all know that our Deepak sir is a very nice teacher, and while teaching he starting singing and he do some mimicry. So many teachers love it and some didn't like it. So I want to know that what do you think about this teaching method?
So everybody has his own personality and the way he or she likes to teach or to get involved in. So Deepak sir being a jolly sort of person and have a lot of fun, not with the students also, with us also. So you will be surprised that how fabulous he is when he is with the teachers. He is like a child to us. See, in the staff room also, he always starts singing first, and then we together sing. Sometimes we dance also together. He is a very good player when it comes to cricket, badminton, or even any game. So the way he enjoys his life is marvelous. I always praise such personality because I am like him.
So whom you admire the most in this school?
So difficult question to ask. Very difficult question to ask.
They never ask anything.
So yeah, being a teacher, I should admire all, but to whom with which you feel comfortable and get love and having a lot of interest and fun, you admire the most. And he is none other than Deepak sir, Amit Pathak sir, and many few other members that I cannot take the name right now. They are very interesting people.
One last question you can ask now.
You were also asking question.
Okay, stand up, please. Rohit? No, he's not raising the hand. You.
He was raising.
You were
Sir,
raising
what do you think about our school? How our school is different from others?
Our school is one of the best school in the city because we have a right kind of fee that can be affordable to each and everyone. Our parents are our asset, our children are our asset, and the fee matters. So our school provides us all those facilities which are not even provided in those schools who says that we are the best schools of the city. So I realized that we have a very good set of discipline, prayer, system of study, and the way that we are interconnected with our Indian culture. That makes our school the best school in the city.
Time up. Came, talked to with you all the people, and the interview has been absolutely amazing. I truly enjoyed. Now I would like you all the people to react. That how was the interview, how was the chat with Devlok Anand, and what exactly you felt. Have you ever seen him before like this? How was the activity? So each and everything, whatever you have been feeling or whatever the ideas coming into your mind. So just please elaborate. I would like to speak at least 2 girls should place their opinion and 2 boys as well. So the girl who would like to speak. Okay, Priyanka, there are so many girls are reading hands. Let's begin from that. Yeah.
So I felt very good while we talked to you, and I came to know that we should learn many things from you, from your childhood, from your the way you come from your, and you were a very good student in your childhood. So it was a very amazing conversation with you, and it was truly amazing, and I felt very.
Thanks for your praise.
Priyanka?
Sir, it was a great activity, and today we got to know about Devlok sir, and this kind of activity does not happen daily. It happened rarely, and we got to know that your teenage life, your school life is like us life, and we should get our best in our future. So it was a great time. Thank you for.
But you should record from this side. Because light, maybe the recording is not proper. Is
But
recording-
one message is that you should work harder. I did not work hard. I am true. I am telling it really. So you should work harder. So hard work always pays you.
Reena?
First of all, thank you Deepak sir for giving this opportunity to know Devlok sir. I am being a new student. I didn't know anything about him, and within just few minutes I came to know many things about him. I think that only Deepak sir is very friendly with us, but now being interacted with you, I came to know that you are also you don't think that we shouldn't be lenient with teachers, because in the school the one thing which I came to know that teachers shouldn't be that much lenient with us, but you are not like that you are also friendly with students.
Everyone should be friendly and lenient. Thank you.
But it's a the person who is speaking, record him. Okay?
First of all, I'm really thankful to sir to came here, and we got a very good we will we must do a very good activity.
We have
and
done a
we have
wonderful
done a
activity.
very good activity and feel so much things and learn how you teach and what was your pastime and how you enjoying your past. And at the most of the time we will talk to teacher as teacher came and teach us, but not so much detail in the teachers, and that was a really amazing experience too.
Thanks to you all and Deepak sir especially, who thought to call me here.
Somebody else would like to say something out of boys? Any other girl would like to say something? Okay. So this was really an amazing activity. Devlokji was here, and the name of activity is Know Your Teacher. Because sometimes it happens the teacher is not teaching us. Like I don't teach in his classes, he doesn't teach in my classes, but we all are amazing people. We all speak fabulous English, and once you start interacting with the people, you get to know the kind of personality he is having. So Devlok sir, of course, he is having a mesmerizing personality. He is quite stupendous. The style of speaking is unique, and the kind of vocabulary he was using, I am really absolutely, I got my goosebumps because I didn't know there were plenty of words he was speaking. And the way you all the people have reacted, that is really marvelous, and I really appreciate that. But in between I could feel that boys, somewhere you are lagging behind. You all the people need to come ahead, you all the people need to step forward, you all the people need to come, you have to face them, because finally they are the girls, they are marching ahead of you.
Boys are just like me. They hesitate to ask questions. They have lots of questions in their minds, but they are getting less chances. In the meantime, girls are just keeping on asking and raising hands. Right?
Just laxity will not help you. You just simply come here, sit like effigy and statues. It won't be helping. So you all the people need to come forward. You have to prove a point every time that yes, we are better, and in fact you are the best, I believe. Just what you all the people have to do. You don't lack motivation. You have Devlok ji, you have all the girls. They are motivating you, because once they are performing in front of you, they are a huge motivator for you. Now it is the time for you all the people. You have to grab the opportunity. So just take your chances. Once you hit the floor, you have to speak in English.
The basic thing, dear students, sir wants to say that we should keep on learning by these activities. So no person is important. Every students are important. Nothing is as important as you are. You are the asset of a school. You are the asset of teachers. You are the asset of your parents. You are the asset of this nation and the world. Nothing is as important as you. No person sitting here, even teachers, even some other members cannot be as important as you. So you should spend your time learning, asking, knowing each other, right? That is important.
You are a wonderful class. I have told you multiple times. Sometimes conduct an activity, whomever you met. Doesn't matter the person is responding you in Hindi, but the reaction of yours, that must be in English. It would be quite fun, amazing. You'll have a great time doing all these things. It would be quite joyful. Just try this. I would try just as I was just coming upstairs, so I could see Devlokji sitting.
Yeah,
so
I just free period.
I just thought that maybe he is having a free period. Then I sent somebody out of you and I said, ask Devlokji to come here. I knew if he will come, so if this activity is going to be fantastic. Otherwise, we were going to have some other activity as well. This is a wonderful place. We should be thankful to our school and principal sir also that this place is generally vacant, and in this empty room we can conduct any activity. And you all have done a great job. So first of all, a big round of applause for Devlokji. Now you should also give a big round of applause to you. The activity can be successful, can't be successful till you all the people perform.
And give a big applause to Deepak sir also.
Because till you all the people are performing, nothing is going to happen. There are so many classes I visit, I motivate them, I just keep on inspiring them, I speak a lot of English, but the way they react, you all are very well aware. So thank you so much. God bless you all. Stop.